November 1st, 2016. This is Maelstrom Radio.
Maelstrom Radio. With your hosts, Flex and Shinter.
And welcome everybody to Maelstrom Radio. My name is Flatus. My co-host over there is Shin. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alive.
We sound really, really quiet.
Do we?
Yeah, just gonna put that out there.
I hope we're not quiet. That would not bode well for us. I'm not sure why we would sound so quiet.
Part of it could be the new mic.
Could
You
be.
definitely sound quieter than I do.
Do I now?
On stream you do.
Is that better?
I can't tell, but I can see your mouse going across your face.
Oh, can you? Crap.
Slightly better. You could probably go up a little bit more. I got a
Sure.
pretty good delay.
All right. We'll go with that. I hopefully
We'll figure it out after the show.
yeah, great.
Doing it live.
Look at that. on the fly productions from us.
There's a new name.
On the fly productions.
On the Fly Productions.
I can't. I already came up with a thing. I already got it. We're golden now. All right. Well,
Things happened.
A lot of things happened. We did some stuff. We found out some things. We were a day late. We're also that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was definitely my ISP got kicked.
It's okay.
It's better now. It got a lot better.
It's okay. I didn't get to play last week. You didn't get to stream last night. It's all coming together over here. So we speaking of things, well, it's kind of irrelevant. This news is old now. So if you didn't know, there's a patch that dropped today. We'll talk more about that patch coming up. But there was maintenance yesterday. So if you couldn't log in yesterday at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, God bless your heart, because we were it was patch day. It was IRL. Oddly enough, I enjoy that they do it late at night, because I sleep and I wake up and it's my patch is ready.
It does go over to the day. Like, I know when I was looking at it today, there was still some patch, or it was still down in the morning.
What? All right, well, I can't, What am I gonna do? Hassle them?
Totally.
Dear Square Enix, please get my game going, or else I'll be very upset. They would disregard. No, that's not happening. Anyway, last week, speaking of internet issues and stuff, like I said, I wasn't able to play last week. That's due in part of the NA data centers were inaccessible to a majority of players. It wasn't Square's fault. It was actually ISP's upstream causing the issue. And
Yeah, Comcast.
Yeah, Comcast. Comcast, people were affected. There were a few other people. Also, if you were using a VPN, that would have fixed the issue. Also, I found out there is a delightful VPN I'm going to start using called Mudfish. Have you heard of it?
No, I have not.
It's used. All right. So instead of paying a flat fee every month, you kind of put money in it, and it deducts money based on just the one product you use. So if you only use it for Final Fantasy 14, so you can put $3 in, and you can use it for 6 months and only use 30 cents of the $3 you put in. That's how they work. So they use it by data transferred to the product you choose. So
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go look in more. I'll link it to you, but I'm not getting paid to sponsor Mudfish. But if Mudfish wants to sponsor us, wink, nudge, wink, I will. I'll take. Thanks to LBR and Nika, and I believe Juxtaposition also use them, and they mentioned it on their show. I looked into it, and I'm down. So if you're telling me I can only have to spend like $3 or $4 every like year to get a VPN, I'm down.
Well, at the rate you log in.
I was watching Dogs and House Sitting last week. It was rough. I did still make it on though. Although I was
that supposed to be a pun? It was rough.
Yes.
Watching dogs.
Yes, it was. Now it is.
Gotta ease everyone back into the whole Maelstrom Radio. We've been gone for a long time.
All right, that's how we get it. So we were at FanFest roughly 2 weeks ago. We were at the FanFest, and at the FanFest there were an art contest, and at the art contest we could have voted for art people. I think I did. I remember having the thing out and wanting to vote. I don't remember if I submitted it.
I'm definitely guilty of not actually submitting that. There was some pretty amazing art there, and the pictures on the website don't do a lot of them justice.
They don't. And speaking of the winners and pictures, guess what I have? The 3 winners and the pictures. Ba-boom. So up on our screen right now, you'll see the 3 winners. So the very first winner is the grand prize winner. You have the Life into the Orzia, which is the 3 different cat minions that you can get. The coral minions and the fat kitten.
Best cat.
Fat cat is best cat. And fat cat in that picture is still best cat with its rosy cheeks.
Always.
We have the Epic Showdown. We have Answers. And I apologize. Let me go back one. End of Summer was by Chouette. I'm guessing that's how pronounced, maybe? On Cactuar. Congratulations, by the way. I have no art skills, so you got me. Epic Showdown. So this is Answers. So this is the opening scene from A Realm Reborn. This is Bahamut. This is by character named Robin Vogel on Cactuar. Another Cactuar winner. So if you want to know where all the great artists are, they're on Cactuar. And the physically crafted item, Lady of the Vortex by Nozomi Ki. I'm gonna go say Ki. Nozomi Ki from Sergeant Tannis. I love this piece. It was probably my favorite. When we walked up to it, I was like, I need this. Like, if I could physically buy it, I would have, because it's fantastic.
It was pretty awesome to see in person like that. It was a great design.
It was, and this is one of the ones where I would say that the picture really doesn't do the physical crafted item justice.
I think for most of those physical ones, like it was probably a pretty similar story. I know I was looking at the picture of the quilt, and I wouldn't have known it was actually like a huge quilt from the picture, but seeing that in person, that was massive.
Yeah,
there.
It was massive, and if you took 3 steps back, you realize it was just an 8-bit old school like Final Fantasy little minion. But the Lady of the Vortex, the Garuda, it's just fantastic. It stands, I would say in person, it stands about 12 inches high. It does dangle, that's why that hook's there, because she is kind of floating above the rock, kind of how like Garuda lands on her rock when the intro. It's gorgeously done, and the metal work was fantastic. That's all metal. I can only imagine the amount of time spent on that just to get the wings right, and like the little, like even the smaller wings. Like I couldn't fathom it. Like congratulations, Nozomi, because you whatever you won, you earned it. So, yeah, congratulations to all the winners, and congratulations to the runners-up. I didn't get the runner-up pictures. You can find those on the website. So, you heard this last week. We're going to talk about it more this week. Extra Life. We're doing it this Saturday, live here on Maelstrom Radio. Every gamer in the world on Twitch is going to be doing Extra Life on Saturday, so you have a plethora of people that you can give your money to. We're not asking to give us 100. Listen, I'm not saying don't give us 100. I'm just saying if all you have is
just saying give us money.
Yeah, just give us money. I'm just saying spread the love. That's what I'm saying. You may want to show love to every streamer that is Final Fantasy 14. And you only have $100, and there may be 100 of them. Give us all $1, because every dollar helps every child that Extra Life. So, do you what charity besides Extra Life? Do you know what hospital this is going to?
Yeah, so all of the hospitals involved are Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and I am particularly raising money for sick kids in Toronto, Ontario, which is a Canadian hospital. And it's pretty awesome, and what they do is awesome. I know a few people that have gone through there, and family and friends that have gone through there, and yeah, it's always fun raising money and helping out.
So, listen, we are. What's the goal? I want to make sure we get this out there. Was it 3?
My goal right now is $300. I'm currently sitting at $200, and would love to hit my goal, and I'd love to exceed that goal.
I think we need to exceed that goal. like
the current record is like 412 or so for like my own personal record. We'll see.
Give us your money.
Sorry, my record is 342. If we beat 342, it's a all new record for me.
I'm not saying, guys, that we should break his heart, because he's not keeping the money. That's going to kids, but he would like to see his record broken, and I think we can help him do that.
I don't actually get any of the money. It goes directly to them.
Yeah. All we do is sit here and play video games all day and try not to fall asleep.
And try to like suggest things for us to do. Like we will be streaming. I believe I'm going to try to start around 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific on Saturday, and then going for a straight 24. Technically 25 because daylight savings time just happens to want to be on that weekend. So if you have any suggestions for what we're going to stream, probably going to be some Final Fantasy in there for sure. Maybe a couple other games. We'll see. But we'll definitely be around and chatting.
Yeah, I have Hero Song, so that may be
right.
that may actually get played live on Saturday. So if you're interested in seeing some Hero Song played live, I would suggest come to the stream, because I do have it and I'm willing to play it. And the game it's a nice little get for an Extra Life. So,
or if you happen to have an extra key.
I do not have an extra. Actually, my friend gifted me a key. But if you do have an extra key, give it to Shin, because I would like to play this song with Shin as well. We'll find somebody. You know what? I guarantee.
Totally narrate. We could have like a whole campaign for Hero Song and narrate this thing. We would die so badly.
We can. We'll make it happen. It's fine. So. We don't really have anything else on Extra Life other than come out, watch us. It'll be a good time. I am going to go buy more ghost pepper tortilla chips, so we can do something with those. I make it peppers.
You can do something with those. I don't have any of those for good reasons.
So my limit's usually 10, and then I kind of tap out, and I'm just like, I just need water at that point. But if we do $1 chip, wonder how many chips I can go without having water. Someone may try to kill me. Listen, I can't forcibly eat the whole bag, but
we're going to a whole new section of Twitch now.
Yeah, yeah.
We're expanding out of the video game section. We're going into the eating, social, whatever that is.
Social, yeah, like where people come and watch me eat food. and pay me to do it, except it's going to kids. But then, you know, if that's popular after the kids, it's just free game for me.
We start our money raising efforts early for next year.
Maelstrom Radio has now become just Maelstrom means like us engorging on food.
Cooking with Maelstrom Radio.
Yeah. We'll make all the stuff from Eorzea.
You've seen my tweets. We could go there.
We could. You're right. We could go. So we did some things. Some things came out.
There was a thing last night.
There was a thing last night.
It was
Not
a pretty big
our
thing.
show, but
Our show was not a thing last night.
No, it wasn't. So 3.45 dropped last night, bringing with it a slew of new content. I'm excited.
It looks pretty exciting.
Based on the naming of this episode, Bench Senpai.
Bench-kun. I did not, unfortunately, get to watch the stream where they made it to, I think it was floor 196.
They made it to 196. And I asked...
That's pretty impressive.
I did ask, like, hey, what is this for the real deal? Is what Yoshi P said about floors 101 to 200 being brutal? And the answer was 101 to 139, not so much. But 40 to 196, they said, yeah, buddy. So that is super exciting. So
If I could find 3 other people that would actually log in and play, it would be great.
Hey, grandparents were out of town.
I said 3. It's not just you.
I'm on already. Hurt me. Anyway, new animas. New anima weapon story quests have been added. The first quest is called Future Proof. Cut from a different cloth and seeking inspiration are the 3 quests. So I believe these are all. That's it. Those are the 3. It looks like we're dealing solely with our certain drunkard blacksmith.
Well, it's kind of interesting. If you look at them, the cut from a different cloth and seeking inspiration both only require future proof. So it looks like we're starting to branch off. Kind of like the Zodiac weapon branched off into multiple quests before kind of coming back together.
Interesting. You are correct. Yeah, because look, there are 2 different. I remember seeing the 2 ladies and I was like, who are those people? And then if you look, Angelette and Amphilis. I'm gonna say Amphilis. I'm down. Let's make it work, I guess.
Let's hope that it's not terribly grindy.
Well, one would hope. New side story quests have been added. What Lies Beneath, and then Dead But Not Gone. So these are our Palace of the Dead questline. I can know this because What Lies Beneath and Dead But Not Gone sound oddly familiar.
They also require you to complete floors of Palace of the Dead in order to unlock them, so that's probably a pretty good indication.
Yeah. Watch us go. I would say definitely on Saturday you'll see Shin and I going through floors 1 through as far as we could probably go.
We could definitely do like see how far we can go and get like donation drives going. That'd be fun.
It would be. These are all
viewers
and people.
Watch us.
Yeah, come out, watch us.
Story time with Shin and Flatness.
Yep. I would suggest. It's gonna be crazy, but also if you are on Famfrit and want to come join in this, by all means, you're welcome. It may end horribly.
I don't think there's any may about it. It will end up absolutely horribly, but please come. We'll have a lot of fun.
Or fantastically. It really just, no, not good either way. All right.
I'm healing.
Um, let's see where we're at. We're at the oh hey, Dark Knight's gonna look at that.
We do have some class changes. Yeah, the Dark Knight's Unleash is not going to cancel auto attacks in
Yeah,
PvE only. They made that change a patch ago, I think, or a patch and a half ago, and they just reverted it for PvE only.
it's a good change because it's pain in the ass.
We're also getting more Echo and Alexander Savage. It's up to 15%, but it will not increase when the party dies. Just get the Echo.
So it's not too bad. That's it's good stuff. But that's always the 3.45, a point x5 sort of dealio. Additional floors have been added to the Palace of the Dead. We know this. Floors 51 to 200 have been added. Now, what interests me are, like, see this top picture here? That guy's carrying two coffins.
Well, we did say that, like, we did hear that this is going to be a lot more difficult. And even as you were talking earlier, floors, what was it, 140 through 196 are savage level content.
That guy's carrying two coffins.
Yeah, but that's not scary considering that our title and the most fearsome thing in the entire Palace of the Dead right now is currently a bench.
Why is he carrying two coffins? Like, does he punch you with the coffins?
One's for you and one's for your healer.
Oh, he is manhandling those coffins. I'm just saying. That is some Silent Hill shit.
Yeah. I don't really want to come across him or see what he does with those coffins. Hopefully we do get to see that on Saturday.
I'm sorry I don't have a screenshot of this, and I don't know if I could get it big enough so it to give it justice. And it's not big on the website either. I even tried expanding it to even try to get it to show you guys, but that's live here on twitch.tv/Maelstrom Radio. But the artwork for these deeper floors is so, like, that is a reason enough for me to get down there. Like, that, I haven't seen anything like that in this game before. Um, that is next level shit. If that is hell in this world, I'm excited.
This is only the entrance to hell.
Oh shit! Yeah, there is a gate there. I'm down. This looks like a Tool video.
Well, I think the really interesting part with this too is that with unlocking floors 60 or I guess 51 and above, uh, the Palace of the Dead becomes another tool that we can kind of use to start grinding some of these tomestones, like floors 60, 70 up to 110, or I guess 60 through 99, and then 110 and beyond give a bunch of lore and scripture that just extra bonus. Floor 100 gives even more.
I want things. Let's see, floor 60. It does. That's a lot.
They have 30 poetics each, 60 lore each, and 30 scripture each, with the exception of floor 100, which gives 50 poetics, 100 lore, and 50 scripture. Not terrible when you're also trying to go through and just like grind some rankings. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Because we also have a new ranking system for both solo and groups in Palace of the Dead.
I need this in my life.
They've made some changes to the encounters, though, so I'm not quite sure. I'm guessing that they kind of made them a little bit easier, saying that they've modified the strength of some of the bosses on the floors, as well as they've kind of started improving their ether pool so that you can start getting the better gear. As before, you can still get your Fedjali weapons from with 30 ether pool bonus, and then to get the next level up to upgrade it, you need 60 now, when you can have a maximum of 99 on you at any time.
How metal do those weapons look, though? Those red and black weapons? They look awesome.
They're pretty metal. I don't know. I was looking at someone posted some videos of the new Anima Relic weapons, and I was kind of digging some of them. They're a little bit flashy right now, but I'd have to see them when I actually get them in the game with all my equipment, when I actually get up to that step, so like 6 months from now.
Got it. Don't wear a bikini and show off a weapon, because Shin may not like it. The let's see. The name of the enemy fire sprite has been changed to Pal Sprite. That doesn't interest me. That's new commanders have been added. That interests me. Can I turn in? What can I turn into now? That's what I want to know.
I think they added one to resurrect people, and they added another one for something else. Maybe we got one to turn into something new.
To be fair, resurrection is in order to resurrect somebody, you had to find one of those lanterns to resurrect them.
Yep,
and
start a return.
I'd rather have the commander available to resurrect people, because if it's a group res and you're the only person, you can pull that off.
I think I was reading on Reddit somewhere about how it worked, but I don't want to quite spoil it or give misinformation. But I don't believe it's a group res.
Yeah. Fair enough, I guess. I'm assuming it's not a battle res either.
I think it. I believe it will still work when you're running solo through this.
Oh.
So without saying any more, it sounds like it will work if you're running solo or with a group. Either way, it sounds like a really good one to stock up on.
Oh, I need that in my life.
You need a lot of things.
I need that. Oh, jeez. What was it? I don't know. They've items, iron trim sack, silver's trim sack, and gold trim sack can now be obtained from a cursed horde. Now, cursed hordes, can be hit. They're like they're buried. You find kind of have to actually find them. So you can dig, but on the off chance you can just, because there's commanders, I guess, that help you find them, kind of like a metal detector. But on the off chance you dig, you can just dig randomly and also find them, is my understanding. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, as with most of the time. But I'm going to say it's true until I get in there and get my hands on it. And then Saturday, if I'm wrong, I'll let you know. If I'm right, though. Maelstrom Radio, right 100% of the time, except when we're wrong, which is 100% of the time. Let's see. The dungeon progression window will no longer remain active using commanders with a gamepad or controller. I use a mouse and keyboard, so that means nothing.
Bug fixes are always good, though.
Always welcome. So now you get a score based on the number of factors such as highest floor reach, number of enemies slain, separate scores, both follow, solo, and party. We already mentioned that. That also updates on the little solo, like the little board you get. You'll see your score, your results, and also you can access your ranking with a scanner. And if you have one on your phone, you might not, but they're free to download. You just get one, and it'll take you to the website, and then you can see where you're stacked up against the other people on your server. You could be a number one boss. Season 3 of The Feast will begin. That thing that people... I'm not sure if anyone's still doing it, which makes me want to do it, because that way I can be like, I'm the guy.
Well, the other interesting thing with The Feast is that they changed how the matching is being done. So they're making sure that players are within either the same or an adjacent tier. So you only be one tier up or one tier below the part, or the same tier as the party that you're facing. So there's not going to be any more like, hey, I'm in the top tier facing the lowest tier, and the people on like bronze tier, or if there's anything lower, go like, oh damn it, now well this is kind of sucks.
Can I still be the guy?
Yes.
Fantastic. We know that they changed this Feast Season 2 gear because it was the same at first as Feast Season 1. People are like, no, I can't do that. So I'm sure that Feast Season 3 will feature all new gear and item sets. Hopefully. And remember, it's all glamour, so there's actually no stats on his armor. It just looks cool.
Which is the true end game of Final Fantasy.
Gotta make yourself look cool. And we just, let's see, all the feast adjustments. See where I'm at. New items have been added. I can click on that button and see where the item.
They added a lot of items. Most of them are just the relic and the anima weapons. Of course, we also have the Palace of the Dead new weapons, and a couple of orchestrion rolls, I think, from Palace of the Dead.
I'd like to point out that the name of my Dark Knight's weapon is called the Sharpened Guillotine of the Tyrant. I've never wanted something more in my life than anything called the Guillotine of the Tyrant. Must do things. Was there a... Now the question is, was there a nerf to any of the other anima steps? Or am I like...
No, there was no nerf to any of the anima steps in this patch.
So I gotta wait for 3.5?
Yeah, at least 3.5, maybe even further, maybe 3.55 or 4.
I guess. There was something though.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait, no, wait. The sale price of the following items have been adjusted. Demi materia of the Inferno. No, things have changed. Demi materia of the Vortex. Okay, all the demi materias for all the old primals have changed to.
Got cheap.
Yeah. Stuffed Calca before 4, after 8. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I don't have any context.
Wait a minute. Price decrease for all the demi materia, right? Stuffed Calca, stuffed Brina, which are the dolls, right? Before they were 4, whatever 4 what, I don't care, 4 gil, something. They were 4, and now they're 856. Pumpkin Stew was 4, now it's 98. So, now I can't get Pumpkin Stew on the cheaps. I guess mounted bookshelf. What is going? Great Google floor lamp. Why are these things going up in price? What? All right. There's no context. There is no context here other than the price of the following items have been adjusted. I'm gonna say it's Gil. Why these certain things got more expensive? Don't know. But. Alright, new achievements have been added. I'm not really going to go through all these because I value my time and my throat.
Most of them are just anima ones. There's also ones for clearing Palace of the Dead 100, 150, and 200, for getting some of the other gear, for completing certain floors of the Palace of the Dead solo. And then there are certain achievements that have been omitted to prevent spoilers. We don't know what those are.
Huh. I'm down with that. I like that, though. A sound effect will now play when the countdown command has been used. Now I need to go log into the game so I can hear that sound effect. I wonder what it is. I hope it's a little bleep bleep, like a little bleep bleep bleep. Little bleep
beep beep beep.
It's the Hildebrand like ba da 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 da. The following option has been added to the character configuration menu. Log filters, announcements, current orchestrion track messages. So I can see what is currently... Oh, so what's now playing?
Papaya will now be in your chat.
Fantastic. My FC mates hate me. The subcommand menu now can now be opened when selecting an item icons displayed in a confirmation prompt. Oh, yay. Love it. That's good stuff. New phrases have been added to the auto translation dictionary diary. Auto translation diary. You know, where it's like you just open it up and you're like, "Dear diary, I've had a day." Just kicking about, have a crush on so and so and whatnot, and it's just translated to different languages for me. Dictionary: Deep Dungeon, Pomander of Raising, Deep Dungeon, and Pomander of Resolution. So if you are on a GP server and you need to use the auto translation dictionary, they got you covered. Resolved issues: an issue in Zephytol where Latoli Silak behaved incorrectly. He was a bad boy. He didn't eat all his peas, and we had to put baby in the corner. And according to the internet, nobody puts baby in the corner. An issue with Crystal Tower World of Darkness, wherein under certain circumstances, player characters would become unresponsive when eaten by moaning Atmos. We just did that, and I don't remember us getting becoming unresponsive. But I also don't remember getting eaten. Well,
We did get eaten. Well, some people did. I didn't. I was healing.
I don't remember.
You got eaten.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was eaten. It was cool. I liked being inside that guy. I mean, I was in a lot of people that night. At one point, everybody was in one person. you quit? You just quit? Did I break you?
I'm no comment.
I broke you. It's fine. An issue in Alexander the Eyes of the Creator and Alexander the Eyes of the Creator Savage, where an incorrect message would be displayed when monsters are reactivated through the power generators. Yeah. You think they would see that being the eyes, but I'm making jokes. Just gotta go back to the Laugh Factory now. These jokes are sticking. I got nothing. Oh, you know what? This thing reminded me that I got a squadron mate, and I still never went to go look to see who the fuck it was.
You gotta get on that so you can get your next rank.
Right. An issue where in certain graphics, I'm not gonna read all these. A lot of these were graphical. An issue where like graphics did not display properly. A lot of that stuff is easy fixes. An issue. This one I have to read because I don't know why, but just so I can say this. An issue where in certain graphics did not display properly when setting brooklet tank trimmings in a tier 4 aquarium. Fucking tier 4 aquarium. What type of aquarium it? Oh, I got a tier 4. Top of the line tier 4 aquarium. I got a tier 5. No way. Fucking got a tiered system for fucking tier system for aquariums. They're aquariums.
You gotta get the best aquarium.
Not what is this? It's ridiculous.
You want one.
All right, there's more issues with equestrian tracks and things not playing right. And Pal said that we're in access ranking tooltip is displayed when Deep Dungeon score windows open by using a mouse. Actually, I think they mentioned that up at the top that was fixed. Why they didn't strike it out down here? Oh no, that's for the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 versions only. So if you're using a mouse on the consoles, mouse and keyboard, you're having issues. Like I said, there's new items. We already went. I'm not going through all those. That is a lot. Although there's bronze wolf pack earrings, and I want that in my life. Don't know what it is, but it's called a lone wolf. Lone wolf and the wolf pack. So, I'm sure it's PvP. It's probably all PvP related. Probably.
Sounds like.
Could be. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Could be the PvP reward.
Maybe pumpkin stew. Nope. Wait. Nope. I got wind up. Whoa. Here's a wind up Ida.
We do get a little one of her.
I do. We do get one. A little one of her. Music roll for Black Bosom. It's too easy. I can't. It's too easy. Too easy of a joke. I want it. of course I need the Black Bosom Equestrian Roll. And the Blasphemous, Experiment. That's... If I had two things that would describe my life, it's Black Bosom and Blasphemous Experiment.
Shortly followed by
Notice of Death. We, thank you for joining us on Maelstrom Radio. Black Bosom, Blasphemous Experiment, Fog of... Oh, there's also Fog of Phantom. Wait a minute. We are going to release a progressive rock album, and it's going to be done in 4 parts. Our first album is called Black Bosom, followed by Blasphemous Experiment, that leads into Fog of Phantom, and then at the ending will be Notice of Death. It's a progressive... Think Rush, but a little more metal.
And on the cover of that will be a suit of chocobo armor designed to fulfill your lifelong desire to see a chocobo dressed as a scullery maid.
I mean, that's on the sexy list. Chocobo dressed like a scullery maid.
And you two can have your own Abigail Barding.
Quit.
Had to go there, didn't you?
I sure did, buddy.
And finally, we have the Night Pegasus whistle, which we don't really know where it's from yet. We're kind of guessing maybe Palace of the Dead.
Did you read the description?
Yes, you can get a small ebon ocarina that, when played, emits a rainbow of sound that summons forth a Night Pegasus.
Please tell me when I summon this thing, it shoots out. Like, can it have rainbows come out of its ass? I need this thing in my life.
I don't know. It kind of reminds me, and someone else pointed this out on Reddit as well. It's kind of like a flying Epona. You're playing a small ocarina that's going to summon this horse.
Yeah, but it needs to play Dio's Rainbow in the Dark when it flies. Like a rainbow in the dark.
This is why you're not allowed to do items.
This is why Square Enix will never hire me to do things for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know, Koji would be like, that's actually really fucking metal, and I want to put that in a game, but legally we can't. But it'll be in the item.
That damn legal team.
It'll be in the description. You know, it'd be like, if it read differently, it'd be a small Evan ocarina that when played emits a sound, and then like a rainbow in the dark, the Night Pegasus appears.
It's the Nyan Pegasus.
No. That, listen, nobody would fly that thing just because of the theme song.
And yet you still play Papaya into our house.
Because people like that one. You guys just don't like it. I think it's a great song. It's catchy as shit.
That's the problem.
It's so fucking catchy. I have a problem, it's Papaya. At least I can admit I have issues. The following items will be on sale from Tuesday. Excuse me, I gotta put on my salesman voice. The following items will be on sale from Tuesday, November 1st, 2016, going forward. Far Eastern Patriarch's attire and Far Eastern Matriarch's attire. These items were on sale in the Asian cash shop, the Chinese cash shop, Korean cash shop.
I believe so.
The Korean cash shop are now here in the American cash shop, so you can now purchase these for, I'm assuming, some sort of dollar amount, and I could probably have looked at it and probably tell you, but I'm gonna guess, and don't quote me on it. I'm gonna guess. Actually, Shin, bring it up. Let's see if I can... I'm making Shin get it so I can see how right I'm wrong I am. Well, you know, we gotta...
Alright, we need your answer on air first.
Alright, let's see, they're just... Alright, I'm going to say they are $5 a piece. I could have said the Patriarch was cheaper, and they're making you pay for more for the Matriarch.
What do you think it includes?
I'm going to say it's like one major, just like big chest piece. Well, yeah, I'm going to say one. It's attire. I think it's a full getup. I think it's a chest and legs and shoes. I'm going to say it's that. Like some clippity-clop sandals. Maybe. I don't think it would include a head piece, but I'm gonna say all the right left side stuff.
What if I told you it included a hat, some long boots, and a tunic or dress?
All right. The question is how much? All three. Is it $5? Tell me it's $5.
So the witch's attire
Yeah.
from last year's Halloween event is $5 USD.
All right.
The witch's broom from last year's Halloween event is $12 USD, single
A
character.
bit much. The broom.
The Far Eastern patriarch and matriarch's attire each
Survey
are
says.
$18 USD.
Get the fuck out. $18?
The same as the Far Eastern garb for men and women from before.
Is there anything
Only slightly more expensive than Ystoller's modish attire at $15. Or Thancred's modish attire.
It's the fucking 8. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. They weren't in the game, right? Like these were created outside the game. Is there anything special about them? Like, do they look really cool?
They look different.
Different, like you could tell that some work and design went into this, and it justifiably says $18 worth of my money needs to go to get this. That's a mount.
Well, I do think that they were. No, it's cheaper than the mount. Barely, but it's cheaper than the mount.
Which one?
The Moogle one? Fat Moogle mount?
Moogle Boots?
Yes.
Alright. I'm like real close out of my camera because I'm so into this price. Back up a bit. Sorry.
Oh, the pictures are. Oh, you don't have the picture.
I could just do one of these.
I think. Anyways, yes, they are unique looks. They are a little bit different. Are they worth $18? To me personally, not. I have seen a few people that were really interested in them. They're definitely some nice pieces of gear, and they do look to be dyeable. So if you are dealing with the end game, the true end game of Final Fantasy with glamours, they are definitely worthwhile to look at.
All right, I'm looking at them right now, right? So I'm assuming they are dyeable. Based on
They look bad, yep.
The dress looks good. Like the matriarch dress looks that looks interesting. Like the design, I do dig that. Like the patriarch thing.
It is an interesting design.
It is. It's rather. I would like to have looked like one of the guys from Big Trouble in Little China, where I got that giant like Raiden hat and stuff like that. But instead, I kind of look like a Warhammer witch hunter. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there right now that's like, he's fucking right. He's got a little cross on the hat. Kind of looks like a pilgrim. Could be a witch hunter. If you're trying to go for a Van Helsing look, I'd probably get the Patriarch outfit. If you're going for maybe weird wedding, I would say. And in chat, the arsonist shows up. Tune in and fucking flat as half face, taking up the entire grammar. Holy ball sacks. I said I was real deep in there. I'm sorry. I was like, you don't understand. $18 is a lot of money. We're spending more time on the fucking money. Anyway, sorry. That's all I got. I do want to talk. We did start a little late. I did have some questions for discussion. For Shin, and myself. Yeah, thanks.
So we're doing fast fire question round.
A little bit. So we could look for this stuff, but it seems to me that since we are going to be able to get the weapon outside of Palace of the Dead, right? Because it's the same situation that we should be able to get that weapon because they changed it. Why else change the weapon? If we weren't able.
What do you mean?
the Palace of the Dead weapon, is that something we can get out, or they didn't do it this time?
Yeah, so the new Palace of the Dead weapon is an upgrade to your existing Palace of the Dead weapon, and before you went and you spent your max, which was 30 at the time, ether pool, and it reduced it to 0, and you got that weapon out. Now it's changed, so instead to get the Pajali weapon, that first weapon, it'll just reduce your current value by 30, and then the second one, the upgrade to that is actually worth 60. So you'll have to trade in you'll have to have the Pajali weapon, I believe, and then you can go and get the 60 weapon. No idea if you have to trade in the old weapon or not first, but
You have to have it.
you have to have unlocked that one first, it sounds like.
Got it. We also have, real quick, Paul Metal comes in. Hi. We've been doing this for like an hour. People start like, oh, hey, you guys are streaming? We've been podcasting for an hour. We've been having deep discussions on Deep Dungeon. It's been double deep in here. We've been to places.
We've been a lot of places.
I've been in things. I've been out of things. And then when I went back in them.
Yeah.
Alright. So do you think that since these are two different weapons, right? The anima. Well, depending, because we haven't. We don't know the extent and time it'll take to get the new anima, truly get the new anima weapon. Do you think that's too many weapons in one patch? Like, do you think why bother if the anima weapon is really such a grind? Do you think it's more of a why even bother if I can just go get the Palace of the Dead weapon? If I already had the Bajali one unlocked, and I'm already at floor 50, I just need to go 51 through 100, and I have my static. Do you think what's the point?
I don't know if it's so much that we got a new anima weapon, but we do seem to have a weapon overload, especially around that item level. We have the Sophia weapons were released with the last patch. We have the new Palace of the Dead weapons with this patch, and we also have the anima weapons that were released with this patch. And between those, like the Sophia weapons, a lot of people seem to be able to farm the extreme for that and have been getting those. So really, that seems to be the easiest path to get a weapon of like a similar item level. Doing the extra work to try to get the anima weapon probably isn't terribly worth it at this point, but considering that we know that it's going to get upgraded again next patch, like it doesn't hurt to kind of do it in addition to getting those other weapons right now.
Speaking of that as well, we also know that if we complete the anima, there's a good chance that following in Stormblood, that we'll be able to turn that thing in and get some part of the next weapon skipped if they follow the same path they took with Heavensward. So it's more of a, do I take the time and do said thing, or do I take the easy route and bitch it out? I'll just be a little bitch about it.
Well, I think at this point it doesn't hurt, right? Like even we're a couple steps behind. It's going to take us a few weeks to probably catch up, but we still have all this time before 3.5, which like we're looking at Stormblood to be early summer 2017. So we have over half a year still roughly before that comes out.
Yeah, real quick.
We got lots of time to do the rest of it.
Real quick, are you taking time off for Stormblood?
When we have a more firm date, I might know.
Alright, just checking out. Just making sure. Real quick.
I mean, it's not like we have a Vegas trip or anything next year, so...
It's true, but I hear a certain podcast may have announced something at a certain Texas Comic-Con and may have a meetup in between years. I'm not sure if we'll go to that one, but even if we did, it wouldn't be as expensive because I don't think it would be. Anyway.
Canada. Doesn't matter. Always same expensive.
Yeah, so I could always just go to Canada. I wonder if it's cheaper for me to go to Canada.
I don't know. We'll see what happens in a week.
I don't know what's going on, but I guess I'll hear. Over to our chat live here on twitch.tv/Maelstrom Radio. Let's see. I think we've let's see some stuff. Back to Final Fantasy. That was from Shin. Looks like look, I was leveling and rating. Paul Metal said I've been to a lot of place. One of them, Alexander's asshole. All right, man. Also, Paul Metal from Mulu Around created a tune on our server, joined our FC, and then never logged in since. Came in, he's like, "All right, boys, gonna level tune," and never did it. So I'm just putting him on the spot. And when I'm on his show, I think November 19th is when I said one of us or both of us would show up. I'm probably gonna hold it to him then too. So, Jegsis in chat. I don't want to play this game. I can't avoid it though. Holding off until I get back from BlizzCon. That is true. BlizzCon is this weekend. So I also have my BlizzCon ticket. So in between Friday, Saturday, in between when I'm not on, gaming with Shin, and if I take my breaks, and even then I'll probably still have BlizzCon streaming to my television on that over there because it's over that way. So. And I should be getting my goodie bag soon. I went all out, mostly because I wanted the Stein. There was a Stein in the BlizzCon goodie bag, and I really wanted fucking that Stein. It's a Stein. I could put...
Can't go wrong.
As long as it's not painted with lead, I can drink beer out of it, so I'm okay with that. But if they painted it with lead, it's useless to me. Just saying. You guys better take that day off. Alright. So, did I have any other questions for you for our discussion? No, 3.45 just came out. We're going to jump into it. Mostly, I'm going to peddle, advertise like a shameless horse some more about Saturday. Extra Life, again, is Saturday. Shin and I will be streaming. I may be on before Shin. I tend to wake up earlier, and who knows when I'll be on. If you see me in the morning drinking coffee and be a man and drink your beer with lead, yeah, then I'll do that Saturday and see how far I get an extra. I'll need an extra life if that happens. So yeah, Saturday, show up, give us $1. It doesn't matter what you give us. Just if you're here and you're supporting us, you can do a couple things. If you can't afford to give money, and I know that some people can't, please do us a favor and spread the word and let people know that if they're looking for two assholes that stream video games and want a blabbermouth and a Canadian, I can't really go wrong. Usually he's keeping me alive, and I'm trying to figure out how to kill things. And usually I end up inside of those creatures. So it's usually a good time.
And usually ends up dead the first time.
It's rough out there for a Dark Knight. But yeah, spread the word. Let your friends know that this is for a good cause. It's for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So $1 helps. Word of mouth helps. Have people come out, donate. We're already at $200. $300 is a goal. We want to beat that. It'd be great to beat that. It'd be kind of like our proud little, we did it, guys.
Did it.
If you notice, the sound quality's changed on my end. I did get a new mic today. If it's terrible, let me know. If it's too low, let me know. I will adjust. We adjusted earlier on the show. I did raise the volume up. I haven't heard a complaint since. So, I don't know. Anyway, I got nothing really else other than it's early in our week. Last week we ran Ozma. We did Ozma. We did
all the Crystal Tower.
We did all the Crystal Tower.
Oh, and yeah, that one too.
Lost City of Mach. We did Ozma. That was fun. I had a blast running. Ozma was a fun little fight. We died a lot, and every piece of gear dropped for a bard, and she wasn't on, so we couldn't give her gear. What a shame. Not one piece dropped for me. I didn't get any welfare gear, and it pissed me off.
I got some bard gear.
Yeah, good for you. I get shit. I got a good time. That's all I got. Also, I'm pretty sure I met a lady that tried to kill me with her hair. And I ended up in the world's most deadliest Rubik's Cube. So,
yeah.
Also, still out of all the MMOs I played in rating form, Ozma's probably my favorite MMO fight.
Ozma was a pretty fun fight.
Osmo's so interesting. Like that was a really great like in general like even out of the WoW and Rift raids and stuff like that I've been in. Ozma's probably my favorite by far. Like raiding boss fight. Oh, you met my ex. Yeah, Paul Metal, everybody. um. So yeah, that's all we did last week. Like I said, I was house sitting for my grandparents and dog sitting for my grandparents. So I wasn't on a lot, but when I was on, we did get a lot of shit done. And then my ISP decided that they weren't gonna let me play the game on Thursday. We'll be Shin's probably a little busy this week, but Saturday you'll see we're gonna do every fucking bit of content. And then in between, like I said, I have Hero Song. You might see that on the stream. I have Final Fantasy 7, 8, and I think there's a sale going on right now. I try to pick up some other Final Fantasy games. You may see me play those as well. So, and if you know anybody with an extra copy of Hero Song and you want to give it to Shin, and that's your donation to us,
And then we'll die horribly.
yeah, that could happen. And until further, we're in discussion, and I'm not going to say anything hard yet. We still may go Mondays at 8, but we may change the time and date we do this show. I don't want to step on any other show's feet and do a show when they're doing a show, because I do respect, their time slots and stuff like that. So we'll figure it out, what's best for Shin, myself, and Carrie. So we'll figure that out. We'll let you guys know. But right now, we're still Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. Yesterday was just a fluke. Shin's internet went down, but we made it up to you. We got you, baby. Shin, can you tell the lovely people where they can find us and how they can listen to the show other than here live?
You can find us on iTunes really, really soon. We promise we're going to have that up and ready before the extra live stream on Saturday. Keep an eye out on our Twitter and Facebook pages. We will be posting up the link as soon as we have it. Along with that, we'll try to put it onto many other different services like Stitcher and Google Play. Again, those will probably be a little bit after iTunes, but we're going to aim to get as much as we can get done before this Saturday. You can find us on our blog, where all of our episodes are posted, and possibly some other stuff at www.maelstromradio.com. You can email us, send us a screenshot, tell us what you like, tell us what you hate, send us a song. Please send us a song. It would actually be kind of awesome if you sang a song for us. Email us at show@maelstromradio.com. On Twitter, you can find us at maelstrom_radio, or on Twitch, this channel that you're currently watching. If you're watching it live, you can find us at twitch.tv/maelstromradio. As normal, please give us a like, follow, whatever. We do have a YouTube channel as well, although we are still waiting to get 100 subscribers before we can make a fancy URL for that one.
Yes. And real quick, Jegtus, I'm just gonna say Jag because I know it's Jag. As far as I know, there isn't a welcome back promotion. But if you already had the game once, if it was 1.0, I don't know if you got. I think you got a 2.0 for free, unless you bought into 2.0. If you bought into 2.0, are they doing a welcome back like login for so many hours campaign currently? No.
Not currently, no.
There's refer a friend, but if you already paid for like 1 month, that's kind of pointless. It just gives you like 7 days. I don't think you can get that. I think it's like a 7-day free trial. Not really. But a lot of the games changed since you probably played, so I will say that. Other than that, I got nothing left to say other than see you Saturday. You might see me stream between now and then, but I really kind of want to save a lot of what I have in game for Saturday. To see if I want to see if I complete one of my goals on Saturday is to see if I complete 2 of little Chloe's books, and also because I have 5 redos.
You have one a week, don't you?
Yes, but I didn't pick up the one for this week. I picked up the one from last week because Tuesday resets. So I got one from last. Yeah, no, I picked up one before
Friday,
reset.
Isn't it? It resets on Fridays. Oh no, wait, it is Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Something else is Friday.
PvP? I think PvP is Friday. Yeah. It's okay. We'll work it out. It'll be fine. So, like I said, come catch us Saturday. Official time is 10. If I'm on before that, you'll just get a little extra. That's all you get. That's all I got. So, thank you all for coming out to Maelstrom Radio. See you again on Monday. Do we have a date for that? We do. It's the 7th. So, see you all then. Peace. And good night, everybody.
Maelstrom Radio is a production of MaelstromRadio.com and Blackfire Media Productions. Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are trademarks of Square Enix. Opening theme provided by Benjamin Anthony James. You can find more of his music at soundcloud.com/Ben773. Outro music provided by Sodo. You can find more of their music at soundcloud.com/Sodo. Views and opinions expressed on this episode are those of Maelstrom Radio and their hosts, and do not reflect the views and opinions of Square Enix. And until sea swallows all, keep listening.